I hate to say it, but I'm stuck learning Unreal Engine. But yeah, right now 14 out of 60 lessons are done, and this is with the Unreal Engine course that I bought last year, and I finally kind of figured it out. The goal is to not be perfect. I don't need to finish this whole entire course. There's over 60 plus videos. As of right now, I don't care to finish it. The goal needs to just be finished this course section, move on, and start my first game project. So I just need to finish 60 lessons, and on top of that, I also need to finish my game design document for the game. And if I'm being completely honest, I kind of pretty much finished it. I was like 90% done with it, and then I lost everything. So I'm kind of learning all of the pain points in game development during my first project. I should have been using some sort of version control. And a little bit of work-life balance update real quick. My tech job has been giving me more responsibility, and I'm not gonna lie, it has been hard to balance. And I do kind of have to roast myself. I am lazy. I still am in pain from my car accident, but that's just extra shit. I have to push past that. If I really want this, if I want to make games and I want my own game studio, I simply just have to push past it. And that's what I'm trying to figure out how to do this year. The job at times is a lot. Like I said, they've given me more responsibilities, but I just gotta fucking deal with it and make the game. Simply, that is all I need to do. My current problems with the Unreal Engine are the following. The engine is difficult to master. I'm stuck in tutorial hell. And last but not least, I don't have art assets and still do not know how to use Blender. One night after watching the videos on the Unreal course that I bought, like I keep telling you guys, I'm trying my hardest to finish this course. I kind of had some problems. So I went to YouTube and I searched a very specific tutorial on level design and game design in Unreal. It seemed like I just didn't really understand how to make levels very quickly. And I found this video where this game designer showed some blackout or white boxing tips in Unreal Engine. And I'm not gonna lie, the way how he explained it versus the way how my Unreal Engine course that I bought, super different. It just seems like there was 13 videos on one topic in my Unreal Engine course that this dude explained in a 30-minute YouTube tutorial where he literally walked me through how to create what you guys are looking at, and it really helped. They let me know that I can block out levels. All I have to do is just get into Unreal Engine, mess around with some things, and I really can do this. This one YouTube video, in my personal opinion, taught me so much more than like the last 10 videos that I've been doing from the Unreal Engine course. So real quick, I wanted to showcase the actual block out and level design process that I went through and just kind of talk about what was happening when I was doing this level design practice run. The first part you guys were seeing was me pretty much adding in the sun, doing the lighting and things of that nature, and I was going through a lot of problems while doing that, and I started to remember back to my web development experience. I know I keep bringing that up, but going through bugs is something that's going to happen in programming, and I have to remember that and I have to get used to it because I was having a lot of trouble, again, as I said, with the whole lighting and adding the sun, adding clouds, making sure that the floor had correct lighting and things of that nature. And then finally we moved on to what you guys are seeing right now, which was me blocking out the level, making windows, making doors, you know, making like a fence cutout and things of that nature. And doing that, I also had more issues. I noticed that the player controller was messed up. I noticed the camera was messed up. There was just a lot of issues that was messed up. Animations weren't working correctly, and I had to go through more troubleshooting, and it was really frustrating me. But again, going back to my web development experience, you gotta get used to it, and I was able to get used to it going through and Googling, asking questions, trying to find different articles, finding different tutorials. And I'm gonna be honest, if I couldn't find an article or a tutorial, I would use AI. And I feel like I know a lot of people hate AI slop. I'm right there with you, but I do think AI has a place when you can ask questions and try to have it point you in a direction of how do I solve this bug that is giving me an issue? Can you point me in the right direction? I think AI has a great place for that, not in the sense of just, you know, write the code for me, but point me in the direction of how do I figure out how to solve this issue. So again, doing this little level design practice run really reinforced that I can do this. All I need to do is come up with a plan. The plan doesn't have to be this 100-page, you know, Word document. Again, it's just me. I'm a solo developer until we get more people, until I'm able to afford to get more people. Until then, it's just me, and we're just gonna make this plan super simple. Alrighty, so the current roadmap for this year, the summary of this roadmap, you guys have heard me say this multiple times in this video, but it's pretty much finished the course section of the Unreal Engine course, then force progress by shipping a small Steam game this year. So just like I was saying, I want to make sure that I complete the Unreal Engine course, and I'm giving myself a deadline of 4/20 to do that. And to be completely honest, if I don't finish those core video lessons by 4/20, I'm still gonna move on and start development. I don't need to just get stuck in this continuous process of just learning. The next thing for the roadmap is pretty much create and finish a simple game design document for my game. And as I said, this needs to be simple. This needs to be something that's not going to take me months to complete. I lost the first game design document that I made, which was almost done. So the goal here is to start a very simple game design document and finish it within a couple weeks. And last but not least, start the Unreal Engine project for my first Steam game. And hopefully I start that with some version control, because that is very needed. I want to make sure that I do not lose this project, because I'm gonna be honest, if I were to start development and lose the project, you guys would probably never hear from me again.